Hi everyone, I hope you well. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into XRP. Thank you for your support. I hope you have a really good Friday. I hope you have a really good weekend, okay? So wherever you are in the world, stay healthy, stay strong, and stay tuned. Thank you for the support, the comments, the sharing is caring, the likes that you do on the video is superb. Thank you. So XRP, it's doing everything it needs to. I mean, on the weekly, you can see even if we did have a bit of a correction, it came up against another key level support, but it's a little bit lackluster at the minute. I do anticipate we've got a September dump, okay? And I do anticipate that we're going to come down, potentially, you know, even on the weekly, come down to the 20 EMA right now. Would be absolutely superb. Look, you come up, get overextended, you come back to its support, beautiful continuation. Now if we adhere to all this structure in front of us, we're looking at a lovely run here for XRP, to be honest with you. Someone stated yesterday that potentially if we adhere to this parabolic curve that I've drawn in here, we could see a beautiful $27 XRP token by spring of next year, and this is exactly what I do anticipate. I anticipate that we're going to come up towards December. Okay, look, you can see it's round about December, come up here to around about $13, have a bit of a blow off top, come back to a key level support, primarily 1272. People think we're entering a bear market just there, and that's where I do think we'll get overextended and come back up in the spring, and we're going to see a $27 XRP token. Okay, and that's where you're going to see that 200k Bitcoin as well. I might be completely wrong, but this is what is in front of me at the moment until we lose structure. Okay, you can see we're beginning to form this beautiful parabolic curve here for XRP, and I think that once it breaks out, it will keep going. Okay, and you know, we're coming back for support at a minute. It's doing everything it needs to. We're painting a beautiful cup and handle on the daily, as I've shown you. Look, beautiful cup and handle. Coming back, we come back up here. We come back to support, hold it like a boss, and we break that high at 135. You're technically breaking out of a cup and handle, and you're looking at a $2 plus. I think it's $2.30 you're looking at, which breaks this local high, which really gets the party started here for XRP. That coupled with the SEC case, you know, it's going to send it. It's going to absolutely send it. Another thing we're keeping an eye on every day, obviously, is the DXY. Okay. Let's have a look at the DXY. So the DXY, you can see, if we check on the daily time frame here, you can see that it's fallen out of our rising wedge. So it's basically on its way down here. So the DXY is rolling. This is good for crypto, as I've told you before. We've come up, ran into a level of resistance, which is previous W bottom resistance just there. Now, if we're broken out of this rising wedge, you would have been looking at continuation here for XRP. Okay, what is bullish here for XRP, I must admit, is the fact that you are above this 200-day moving average. Okay, because when you're below it, that's bearish, and you're above it, and you're dragging the EMAs with it as well. That's relatively bullish. Okay, that is actually really bullish. So we do need to pay attention to this. Okay, because potentially come back down for support, bounce, and carry on. So XRP is not completely out the woods yet, but so far it's looking like it could be on a mission to Mars, basically. But we will keep an eye on the DXY, because you're fully aware that if we do have a massive roll in the DXY, this spells bull market for Bitcoin and crypto. You know, do something like this in the DXY, it's continuation of the bull market for crypto. But if we break up here and come up to this level here and continue with this bullish fashion, which the DXY is actually in a really bullish fashion just there. Okay, it's in a bullish trend. Okay, it is in a bullish trend, we can't deny that. So if we get a continuation here after coming back to support for the DXY, this is where you will see the bear market for XRP. So I'll always keep you updated. Okay, I won't feed you no spiel. It is what it is, you know, and we can't avoid that unless there's some, you know, the inverse correlation between the DXY becomes invalid. Then this is what you're looking at, because look, whenever you're above this 200, bull market for bear market for crypto. Whenever we fall below this 200, bull market for crypto. Look, bull market for crypto. Right now we're starting to get back above. Will we potentially falling back into its support? Does that spell a bear market for crypto? Who knows? Or we're having some kind of little fake out here where we're rallying into this monthly death cross, which we're in on the DXY, where we do roll here for the DXY and we continue with the bull market for crypto. No one knows, do we? But so far, crypto has slowed down, isn't it? It has actually slowed down. Some projects have not, like Solana and AVAX and others, to mention a few, but it's slowed down, and with that you can see that the DXY is rallying. It's broken out. Is it a fake out though of the actual trend that it is actually in? Because like I've shown you before, on the monthly time frame, you're actually in a death cross. Okay, and these death crosses are like rocking horse shit. Let me get rid of the 10 for you. Okay, get rid of the 10 and the 100. Look, these rocking horse, these death crosses are like rocking horse shit. And like I said to you last week, you rallied into it as resistance. So that's confirmation that you are in a death cross, in a downtrend on the monthly. Okay, the more zoomed out you are and you see a particular signal, the more substance it has going forward. So you are now in a death cross, rallying into it as resistance. Are you potentially rolling again? Okay, to a key level support, because you can see the last time that you got a death cross on the monthly time frame was way back here in May of 2003 for the DXY. So with that, you know, you come back, you rallied into it and you capitulated here, and this is where we entered inflation. Okay, so are we on the cusp of like a super cycle here for crypto, you know, an inflationary dollar and a super cycle for crypto because we're rallying into a death cross? Who knows? No one knows. But until we start to break this level of resistance, we are still under resistance on the monthly time frame. So this is quite negative for the dollar here, to be honest with you. So yeah, I mean, there's lots of theories. You know, we're printing more dollars. Why shouldn't it be inflationary? Why should it be deflationary? Alessio Rastani explains it really, really well. I do anticipate we'll enter deflation, but I think it's towards next year, not necessarily now. And that's just what I'm looking at. And with that, if we don't actually enter deflation right now, this will pave the way for a bit of a super cycle for crypto, where we're going to Christmas, you know, at the end of the year, have a big cycle top, start to fall back a bit. Everyone will think, you know, the bear market's there, but after that I think we'll have another rally into the spring, because this is what the technicals are showing me at the moment. You know, the charts are showing me that. Until they don't, this is my projection. Okay, so that's basically XRP. I'll have a look on the hourly time frame, see if we can see anything for XRP. Okay, so with XRP then on the hourly, there was a W bottom here that yesterday I said to you, and it's played out. It was a bit messy, but it has actually played out, hasn't it? Let's have a look. So XRP's rallied. It's doing well. It's doing well. But, you know, at the end of the day, you're still making a lower high here. Okay, so you're still rolling. You're still rolling. Okay, there is a potential inverse head and shoulders pattern here on the hourly time frame. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so, you know, it's all about breaking this high. It is all about breaking this high. Break this 135. You're looking at a beautiful continuation here for XRP, and you're looking at a fantastic long up moving forward. Because like I've shown you, you've got the impulsive wave up as well, which takes you to $1.50. Is it? Let's take a look at this quickly for you on XRP. So this is your low just there, and you're retracing right now to that high at 135. Yeah, so your next trajectory, your next target, if you break 135, you would be looking at a beautiful, beautiful long up of around about 16.56%. But with that, you're actually breaking out a large cup and handle pattern, which gives you a more bigger target to the upside of breaking the local high and taking you up towards $2.30, which would start the third impulsive wave basically up there. I think the third impulsive wave moves you up to $4.54. So this is what we're looking at, because this is the larger impulsive wave of this whole retracement that you've gone through. Okay, this last few months where you've had this correction, you know, you've come back down, you held a key level support, and right now you're moving up through the fibs. So your next impulsive wave on a larger time frame is $4.53, which I do anticipate to be the wave 3, okay, of this larger wave that we're in at the moment for XRP. But it's all about finding this wave 2 bottom. And like I said to you, these wave 2s, you know, they can be very complex. They can go sideways, you can double bottom, you can have a quick whip down and things like that. It can even run deeper than you do anticipate, to be honest with you, as long as it doesn't come lower than the wave 1 high basically. That still means it's valid. Do you understand that? So yeah, we're looking for it, but where is it basically? Who knows? Anyone got a crystal ball? But right now you are potentially forming some kind of inverse head and shoulders pattern just there. Okay, so if you do get a break of this level of resistance, you could be looking at a lovely little long, and I would imagine that would bring you back up to the local high. Let's have a look at this. So if you do break that, yeah, you could see a lovely little pump back up to this level, around about $1.33, but you're still not breaking that high, okay? It's all about breaking that high. So for me, XRP still is in a technical target down here at the moment to 91 cents, because you've lost the support of this huge horizontal. You did get the daily close below a key level of support as well, which is 109, so that's actually quite negative. You rallied, but again, you're running into resistance. You're running into resistance, and potentially, you know, if you do start to roll again in the markets here, and we have that September correction, this is where you will get some cheeky bids in down there on this swing low and this 91 cents for XRP moving forward. So that's basically XRP. Break this level of resistance right here, you could be looking at a beautiful inverse head and shoulders. You could be looking at a lovely little long up of around about 11.23% for XRP. Okay, but again, you're coming up and you're still making a lower high. You're not breaking this 135, and this is what I said to you about the complexity of these wave 2 corrections. Consolidate, chop, you know, and eventually it has one whip down, and that could be that correction that we're anticipating for crypto in September. Okay, and unless it doesn't do it, that's the first time in 4 years that we don't have a dump in September. We always dump in September, and this is why I think it's sort of slowly creating a lower B high basically before you have that C wave down. Do you understand that? So potentially this is what I think is happening for XRP. You've had this A, B, and now you're having this complex C wave down to this low here potentially. Okay, and with it, like I said to you, come down in waveforms. and eventually getting down there. Okay, so do anticipate that that is the destination at the moment that XRP is in, okay, until it breaks this high at 135, and that is all I can tell you. So I hope you enjoyed that update, but I do anticipate that once we bottom out, you know, and we see the DXY falling as well, which would be really nice, you are looking at a $1.58 next XRP token based off this impulsive wave, but it'll actually be quite deep, to be honest with you, because if we do come down to this particular level at 91 cents with this C wave, which we do actually find ourselves in this C wave down, okay, if we do carry out that, we are looking at a $1.71 XRP token right here for XRP, so it's not completely out the woods yet. Okay, so that's XRP. Take care, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned, and once again, thank you for your support across the channel here. Really do appreciate it, and tomorrow I'll give a market update. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.